And later on, our next guest, babalik naman tayo to our shores to see what an actor has been doing, because he's been not just acting on TV, he's been exploring other facets of his artistry. I love it that today all our guests are Renaissance men. Jeffrey is a multidisciplinary artist, and then we have John Briones, who is an achiever on stage and on the TV screen. And next up, we will be talking to my very, very good friend as he talks about his art, his work, and other things that make up Xian Lim. Hey, Xian, how are you? This is super exciting because this is the first time actually we're doing a live with somebody on the road, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't want to keep you waiting.
No, it's okay. We're totally okay. Pero kasi when we're doing live, if you wherever you are, we're ready to chat. You see, just recently, I saw and I knew about it. Of course, you had your exhibit at Secret Fresh a week ago. Huh? How was that? How did that go?
The only problem was you weren't there. I told you 1 month ago about the show and you didn't
Oh,
show up.
I was out of town all of a sudden, yeah. But so super beautiful work, and
Thank you.
it was very, very well received. Tell us about it. I mean, how long did it take you to make your work, and what is it about?
Usually naman, Tim, when I'm painting or when I'm uh yun nga, exploring
Okay.
that side of me. Yeah, it sometimes usually takes me a couple of days to months to weeks. It doesn't. I don't know. It's never finished for me until may deadline.
Yeah.
But yeah, for yung meaning behind it, I don't know. I think yung title itself is pretty much self-explanatory na everything will be okay. And yeah, sa mga artworks, usually kasi Tim, yung mga exhibits ko, I think di ba I tell you, sometimes tayong
Yeah.
dalawa when we see each other, we talk about it. Parang very underground and sumusulpot na lang ako bigla. And um, if they happen and if people happen to see my show, nandun ako. But for this time around, I posted my works on Instagram. So nakakatuwa lang na kasi yun nga walang access yung iba to go out di ba? So yun I shared it on my personal Instagram, my social media account. And yun I'm happy with the comments and the things people are saying about it. Yeah. So sad nga na you weren't there. Sabi mo
I
pupunta ka.
know. Pero di ba, I remember the first time I saw your work, it was in an art fair in one of the galleries there. And of course, because your work is under Alexander Lim. So,
Yeah.
it's a different name that you use for your art. But also, di ba, hindi naman ng mga tao, or alam ng mga tao, that you actually took up art in school, right? In university. Di ba?
Yeah, yeah. Nakakatawa naman na naalala mo pa yung mga kinuwento ko sa'yo.
No, siyempre nakikinig ako, no?
Oh, no. Yeah, that was my course for a time in college.
Yeah.
And throughout my high school year, kasama yun sa elective ko. Back in the States. So, yeah, hindi ko siya masyado kasi yun nga, hindi ko nga siya masyadong binobroadcast, but it feels good every time there's an exhibit, every time there's a show, di ba? I get to show a side of me that people don't really know about, and I go by a different name, yun nga katulad ng sabi mo, Alexander Lim. Yeah.
And I noticed, or maybe I think there's still a lot of sides of you that you haven't really shown the public, aside from, of course, your side as an actor. Because even one time I saw on your Instagram, you were playing the piano, and you were so good at it. And it's like something na parang second skin sa'yo, na parang it was so natural for you to play the instrument.
Tim, can you hear me? Am I
Yes,
muted? Okay.
I can.
Yeah. That my story behind that is my mom taught me how to play the piano, and yun nga, sa family namin, everyone plays the piano, pero more on classical pieces. Tapos, I a lot of people don't know that I was in a marching band back in middle school, high school, and college.
Wow.
Yeah. Ako, sobrang nerdy ako. I was a nerdy kid. Nerdy, not smart, not like getting A's and stuff, but more of I was the kid in band. Na I was playing the trombone. Tapos we would go on different yun nga magma-march kami sa iba't ibang kalye. Pom 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 para pom pom pom. Ganun, nakakatawa lang.
Wow.
So yun, that's a side of me that a couple of people hindi pa nila masyadong alam.
Do you miss your life in the US?
Iba kasi yung buhay natin dito sa Pilipinas, whereas yun nga yung buhay sa Amerika. Sa Amerika, we're very independent. We don't, di ba, parang here kasi we get a lot of help from, di ba? We have people who can do things for us. But whereas sa States, it's a different story, di ba? Ikaw lang talaga. So, yes, I do miss it, pero di ba, I have sa ilang taon na ba ako nandito from the time I left? Siguro mga more than 10 years na rin na nandito ako. I've gained, di ba, family and friends dito. So, yeah, I miss it, but I also love it here.
Yeah.
Parang makapagsalita, na feel eh. Kala mo international no?
Oh, international ka naman talaga eh. But now I saw also, after the success of Love Thy Woman, congratulations on that. And also after that, there's you are, ano sabihin ka?
No, I said congratulations din sa'yo.
Oh, I really enjoyed my time, For me, when I do those shows, pag sino kasama ko, pag gusto kasama ko, ang sarap kasi even matagal yung hours, it goes by so fast because, you're watching good actors do their thing, So I really enjoyed it. Anyway, sa'yo, after I saw that you are, gusto ko sa'yo talaga, you never stop learning, growing, doing other things. So aside from of course your acting stint, I saw that you're directing something, and at the CCP, no less.
Yes. Yung directorial, my first directorial debut, or parang my first film was last year. It was part of the Cinemalaya 10 finalists sa festival. That was 2019. So doon nagsimula yung directing, yung pagdidirect ko ng pelikula. But this time around, this year, yun nga medyo mahirap, di ba? Ang hirap gumawa ng projects this year eh. But luckily and thankfully, nakapasok I got this project which is I'm very passionate about. We've been working on it for months. Parang almost a year na nga. We've been working on it for about a year. And it's pretty interesting. Is it okay? Do you have time? I'll make kwento lang.
Yes, tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's about Ibong Adarna. So nung na-conceptualize ito, the writer Oni Carcamo, which is one of our top ventriloquists in the Philippines, had a vision na parang had an idea na yung mga kids nowadays, syempre with the technology and all, parang nakakaligtaan na yung mga literary classics like Ibong Adarna, Florante at Laura, yung mga ganon. And by doing this along with CCP, Cultural Center of the Philippines, and DepEd, we are going to be catering to kids, and we are showing Ibong Adarna, and we shot it film style. and it's gonna be streaming. For now, syempre sa ano natin, sa mga social media platforms for now, pero once pwede na, ipapalabas namin siya sa sinihan.
Wow, and you know what? This project of yours, syempre, there will always be new generation and new generations of kids that will be watching this film. So next time, pati yung anak mo, pag lumalaki na anak mo, wow, Dad, that film was, yung film na to, pinanood namin sa school, you know? So, you know, it's kind of like when you do film, diba? It's like legacy work.
No, Tim, yun nga, and what's different and special about this project is we are working with puppets. So it's the first puppetry film in the Philippines.
Wow.
And, yeah. And yun nga, think of the Muppets, parang ganon.
But Muppets, Avenue Q, mga ganon, di ba? Oo.
Yes. Pero syempre, our version. So from the set, we had 10 different locations. We have different characters, from the Prince to Ibong Adarna to every little detail. Talagang the team worked on it so hard. Numerous pre-production para lang ibuo yung mundo na yun. So it's pretty exciting. Kakaiba siya.
Wow, so how do you get the emotion of a puppet, you know? So as a director, kailangan mo i-motivate yung puppet na mabuti. Di ba?
Yun yung isa sa mga naging hindi naman struggle, but it was more of paano ba, it was really hard kasi nga puppets siya but luckily yung mga kasamahan namin or top ventriloquists in the Philippines, talagang yung Oni Carcamo, Ruto Roquia, marami sila, and sina Juan Lulunaria, they've been doing puppetry for years, 10, 20 years, and ito na yung buhay nila. So they're really good at manipulating puppets. We have the best in the country. Yeah. Wow. And syempre sa ibang bansa, we have Jeff Dunham at iba't iba pang mga puppeteers. Pero sa atin, it's gusto kong ipasikat, di ba? Ipagmalaki kung ano yung meron tayo, di ba, as Filipinos. Yeah.
Oo. Dapat magpagawa ka na ng Xian the Puppet. You have a puppet.
Meron na ako.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, next time I'll show you. If you get here, I'll bring it with me.
Parang so you have to introduce siya sa salita, di ba? Ganon. And you also know how to manipulate a puppet na rin on your own?
Yeah. Actually, I have one of the props here in my car. Wait lang, ha. I can show you. This is but I don't have a performance, but I'll just show you one of the puppets.
Wow!
It's in my car. I just came from CCP right now. Okay. I'd like you to meet my good friend. He's a bit shy.
Oh wow! It's an ostrich. Hello. Ano pangalan mo?
Hi Tim. Ako si Andok.
Andok, ano ginagawa mo dyan sa kotse ni Xian?
Eto. Nakaupo lang.
Andok, sandali, magpakilala ka. Sandali, magpakilala ka sa kanilang lahat. Taga saan ka ba? Meron siyang pinanggalingan meron pinanggalingan. Taga saan ka?
Daliwag.
Naku, huwag ka na maluto, ano?
Wait lang. Meron pa yan, Tim. Ikaw ba meron kang favorite singer? Meron ka bang favorite singer?
Oo, meron akong favorite singer.
Sino yung favorite singer mo?
Kenny Rogers.
Alright, so yeah. Those are
yung mga kaibigan mo, puro naluluto. Naku, ilan na lang kayong mga buhay dyan. Kaya kailangan, pag-ingatan mo yung buhay mo, Andok, para makikita pa rin kita at makakausap pa rin kita.
So, salamat, Tim Yap. Salamat.
Ayan, Tim. So, papahinga ko na muna siya.
Andok, maraming salamat ha. Wow, see! I'm so impressed. You have parang kaya ka ano kasi you have different inner lives eh. Gano'n naman talaga dapat, di ba?
I mean, it's just all the sides, yung mga yung iba't iba kong ginagawa na not so many people know about, diba? And yeah, I'm very excited and I'm very thrilled na ngayong 2020 we got to produce yun nga, from what you mentioned earlier, from the exhibit to this to puppetry. I mean, I directed it, so parang yung nakita nila ano lang yun. I'm learning. I'm learning from the masters kumbaga ng puppets. I'm still a beginner, but yun nga, with my passion and dedication dito sa project na to, I hope we will give justice to Ibong Adarna through puppetry. And the title is Mala Mala Ibong Adarna. So it's music
Ibon
adapted.
Parang
Yeah.
Ibon Adarna-esque. Gano'n. Ibon
Yes.
Adarna-ish. Kasi
So
Mala.
we took the Mala. It's an acronym. Movies adapted from literary arts.
Yun pala yung meaning ng Mala. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
So, see, I wish you well with your, from the movies to your art, now to your directing. 2020 is such a well-rounded year, for you, for your creative spirit, and congratulations on that.
Oh, and ano nga, 'di ba? Syempre, yung 2020 talaga is a struggle, 'di ba? Sabi nga ni Jack Ma, all you have to do ngayong 2020 is to stay alive, 'di ba? And really, it's really tough for everyone itong pandemya na nangyari. But it's also something to learn from, 'di ba? Parang you can kind of reflect. Ewan ko kung nakalimutan ko, Tim, if nagkwentuhan tayo after this pandemic na parang no, hindi pa pala tayo nakakapagkwentuhan after this. This is the ito ngayon naman.
One time we were sa dressing room, we always talk, and we always share our feelings about whatever is happening. And ngayon iba na. Oo.
Yeah. Kasi iba naman ngayon eh. You kind of have had yung nung na-lock tayo sa bahay, 'di ba? You kind of reflect na parang all these things, you can't, 'di ba, parang all these things we were so busy about before this pandemic happened. You kind of gauge it na parang, oh, okay, these are the things I need and these are the things I don't need, 'di ba? Parang may context mo na parang, oh, okay, it feels so much better to spend time with family rather than having these kumbaga lalabas ka lang for the sake of it. Diba?
Internal, oo. Ang dami na natutunan internally rin, di ba? Parang
yun. That's what I'm trying to say. Kind of, yun nga, matindi pinagdadaanan natin, but at the same time, in the inside, you kind of have this healing in a way, di ba? Na parang, oh, okay, this is what matters in life.
Yeah. It made us realize a lot of beautiful, wonderful, meaningful things, di ba? So that's also the blessing amidst the quote-unquote, amidst the curse of 2020.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, see, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you get to reach home safely. Malapit ka na ba sa bahay? Malapit ka na ba uwi?
I'm almost there. Actually, pinapabagalan ko yung kotse para hindi yung dead spot, yung mga dead areas hindi makakonect natin.
O yun, but again, thank you, and I wish you all the best. Good luck sa Mala Ibong Adarna and your this new project that you're shooting with Kylie and Marco. I saw that also.
Yeah, yes. And before anything, Tim, can I just say thank you? I'm sure you have a lot of followers and subscribers dito sa Tim Yap Live, and gusto ko lang syempre magpasalamat sa lahat ng sumuporta also ng mga projects ko this year. It's been a blessing na kumbaga yun nga, amidst everything that's happening, they're still supporting the projects that I'm in, like the movies on Netflix, like Untrue, Love the Way You Lie, And ngayon, meron kami ni Kylie about to be shown soon. Ipapilot namin yan soon, and we're just magshoot pa lang kasi kami. So I'd like to thank all the people watching now na thank you for their support.
Okay. And I'm excited to see that on Netflix. And for the other people, kung di nyo pa napapanood yung movie nila Alex at ni yung Love the Way You Like, you can catch it on Netflix. And the exhibit of Xian is running at Secret Fresh in Ronak Center, Green Hills. And abangan ninyo yung project with CCP with mga Ibong Adara. Xian, mabuhay ka. Congratulations and salute to all that you're doing. I'm always here to support. And I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Tim. You also, ingat, labas ka ng labas. You're always traveling.
Yeah, pero nag-swab test ako bago. Swab test, lahat ng test to make sure, I'm being responsible about it. Diba? So this one keeps me home, but I realize I can do it pala on the go.
Diba? Yeah.
Tama. Okay.
Well, thank you for guesting me. Thank you for guesting me.
Oh, thank you for doing it when you're on the road. On transit for the first time on Tim Yap Live in transit. Thanks, Xian.
All right, Tim. Super thank you to all the Tim Yap Live fans. Thank you. Thank you for listening to us. Maraming salamat po. Peace.
Thank you.